everyone, Mireya here from Pink Pewter, and welcome to my Biz Talk. Guys, today I have one of the most amazing makeup artists that I know and that I worked with for many, many years. She is going to be teaching us a lot of amazing sanitation tips. There's a different way to sanitize your makeup. You guys know that? The new things that we need to do in order to go back to work. So I have Jessica on here, and she's going to introduce herself just a little bit.
Everybody. Okay, so I've been a makeup artist for 10, 11 years now, working with you. And I know this is a crazy time for everybody, but I really want to get out all the best tips and tricks for sanitizing and making sure that everybody is as safe as possible when they're returning back to work. Okay.
So what are these tips that you're going to be teaching us? What is the difference from before to now with sanitation, Jessica?
Well, everybody should have already been practicing good sanitation, but I think this time our clients are really going to be looking for it. So we need to be on top of our game as stylists and makeup artists. We have to make sure that we are extremely clean and that we're looking out for ourselves, for our families, our communities, and our clients. So what we're going to be doing now is just a more intense version of the previous practices, and including all of the mandated regulations that our government, state, or whoever is placing on you or us as workers. So one of the things that we're seeing from the government that's really recommended for almost all businesses is keeping a thermometer in your kit. So you're going to want to make sure that whoever you're doing does not have a fever. And if you can get them before they come into the salon, or right in the beginning of the salon, or right when you meet that person, you want to take a temperature. You want to make sure that they do not have a fever, that they're not having any of the COVID-19 symptoms, and that they are healthy. We also want to be wearing our masks. I know some salons are requiring the shield and mask. Kind of just depends on where you work, or if that's something that you want to keep on hand, and also gloves. So you know me, I never touch clients' faces. I'm very much against that. I do not use any kind of product on my hand or anything, but gloves are still an extra precaution that we definitely recommend.
That's awesome. I mean, I know it's going to be a little different because, I hear that dentist is going to be a little bit, the precautions are there. And I'm not saying that you're similar, but you're right on the faces of people.
Absolutely.
So, it's scary because one, you do have to wear a shield because you're that close into doing the makeup or a face mask. But this client, she has to wear a mask too. It's mandatory for them to do it. How are we going to deal with the makeup like that? How are you going to do it?
Right. Yeah. So when obviously our clients can't be wearing masks, and that's again why we want to make sure that they have their temperature taken, that they're not showing any kinds of signs or symptoms of COVID, because we want to make sure that they're as healthy as possible. I mean, you could probably do the mask while you're doing their eyes. I always like to start with eyes. So while you're doing the eyes, have them wear the mask. When it's time to do the entire foundation or the lips, have them remove the mask. But obviously, you as the artist, we have to keep our mask on the entire appointment time. And I know it gets hot and sweaty and it's kind of hard to breathe, but if you have a nice light fabric one, that can make it a little bit easier. But again, safety and our health is the biggest concern. So gotta tough it out.
Well, I've worked with Jessica for many years, and sanitation is like the top of the top priority for her. She has been, she cleans her makeup like there's no tomorrow. And I could just imagine what she's going to be doing, going forward, I just want to know, like a lot of people, like there's a lot of salons that do hair, but also have makeup, right? And they are makeup artists, but they're not full-time makeup artists, like you are. You're full-time, that's all you do, and eyebrows and stuff. But what kind of advice or what kind of like brands do you use to sanitize your product? Because people need that step by step, and if you could share that information, that would be great.
Yeah, absolutely. So whether you're in a salon or you're freelance like myself, I don't have one location. I do share space with my husband. Solo salons in Arlington, Jessica Schneider here. regardless, you're going to want to keep some of these things on hand, so that way you're always cleaning in between each of your clients, and you're cleaning your workstation and your kit. So one of the biggest things out there that you could be using are cavi wipes. These are sanitation cloths. They're actually what a lot of tattoo artists use. I use them when I'm microblading to clean in between clients. They're going to sanitize everything. They're going to kill all those nasty bacteria. Lysol wipes, if you can find them, amazing to keep. And again, those you can use on multi-surfaces. You do not want to use these products though on your actual makeup product. For your makeup product, there are specifically formulated sprays that will sanitize your powders, liquids, and all that good stuff. So a couple of those are C3 you can use. This is a cosmetology, ooh, I forget the whole name, but Cosmetology Complete Care, that's what it is. And you can find that on beautypro.com, I believe, has it. You can go to Makeup First. Makeup First is a Chicago school for makeup, and they have their own brand, and they sell it on their website as well. There's a tension sanitizing spray that you can use that you can get on a bunch of different websites. So yeah, so there's a couple different brands. The important thing that you're looking for is the sanitation sprays have at least 70% isopropyl alcohol in it, which is what's going to be killing the bacterias and the viruses and the flus and the germs and all that nastiness. So again, so you're going to want to clean your station. I definitely recommend, if you are working at a salon and you have a display of makeup out, that needs to go away. You cannot be using makeup that's been sitting out, that is in the air, catching bacteria and soaking up those nasty germs. Everything that you have should be cleaned and put away in between each client. You don't want to leave them out, because again, it's just attracting more germs, more bacteria onto the product.
Do you spray them? Do you do anything? Like say
Yes.
they hmm?
Yeah. So if you want, I can go through how you sanitize each product.
Yeah. That would
Right now, yeah, right now we have a lot of time at home. If you're bored, this is a really great time to open up the kit and start cleaning it out. So again, get everything out you're going to want to use on your kit, your tables, all that good stuff, the Clorox, the cavi wipes for your actual product. So the way that I learned how to do it, and the way that I find that works best for me, is 90% isopropyl alcohol. I love it. It works great. For any kind of lipstick, pencil, you're going to want to twist it up, dip it in the alcohol, take it out, take a Kleenex, clean towel, and wipe. You need to see a layer, that top layer of product on your wipe. That's how we know that we got it clean. And then you can put it aside to dry, close it up, put it away. For pencils, you want to dip, you want to sharpen, you want to wipe. You can do a little extra dip at the end if you want to, but again, it's important to know that sanitizing does kind of affect the consistency of your products. So it's really important that a professional makeup artist is using professional products. They are formulated for us to be cleaning them. So unfortunately, the indie brands that have the really cute packaging, not so much what you want. You want to go and get the professional makeup palettes, computer, you know, things that are formulated to actually withstand being sanitized over and over and over again. So with your powders, a really great technique to use is a spoolie. You had one, those little disposable spoolies. You want to scratch off the surface of each of your powders. So your bronzers, your blushes, your eyeshadows. You can also do a nice deep wipe with a tissue, and then you can spray those with the Attention First sanitizing spray, the C3, whatever product you are using. Creams are a little bit more difficult. It's hard to kind of penetrate in there, but again, wiping off that first layer surface and spraying, that seems to be the best thing that works. I haven't found another technique that's any better for creams. All of your foundation, tops, the nozzles, everything like that should be wiped down with either the Clorox, the cavi wipe, or alcohol. So, and that goes again too for your spatula, for your mixing plates, your eyelash curlers, everything. Another also really important thing right now is toss your mascaras, because we've been in quarantine for almost 2 months now. The expiration date on mascaras is 2 months, 3 months max. Toss them. You need new mascara. So expiration is really important.
I love that tip. Yeah. I'm tossing my mascaras. That's for sure. That's great. What else are we going to toss?
Yeah, right? Well, yeah, I mean, if you're going through your kits right now, anything that smells, toss it. Anything that's separating, toss it. products have a 36-month lifespan. So if you're going over 36 months with your products, you need to go shopping. You need to go onto computer.com and you need to buy some new stuff because that's gross. Okay. Also with sanitizing brushes, you need a deep clean brush cleaner. You should be cleaning your brushes every night after your last client. In between clients, you need an instant brush cleaner, which you would spray on a paper towel or towel, run your brush through it till it's clean and dry. And then also you can be spraying that sanitizing spray on them in between or running them through a little bit of alcohol on a clean paper towel or clean towel. And that'll help get your brushes nice and clean.
That is awesome. See, guys, we need all of these tips because, you know, even if you're not a makeup artist, you definitely need to clean your makeup and you definitely need to like sanitize everything you have. Anything that goes around your face, it has to be clean on a daily basis. I mean, there's so many people that are not professional, right? And they wear their makeup and they have it for years. They do. There's a lot of people that have mascaras and they have eyeshadows and they think that, okay, it's not done, but the shelf life doesn't last that long, you know? And you're like, all right, time for new ones, right? Or 1 year, certain makeups, but not a lot of the things. So I would definitely look at the expiration dates on everything, especially now. The sanitation is really important, right? And you're the first makeup artist I have on my calls right now, on my podcast. And maybe we should have like a virtual Zoom party with other people that want to learn how to sanitize their makeup, or, you know, let's do a little tip on how you educated me and taught me how to do my eyebrows. I mean, I think that would be a really cool class on Zoom. You know, we're, you know, Jessica and myself, we love to create. We're always, you know, creating content. We're always creating videos, and I don't know, in these times, we love giving back. And, you know, I think that is really important. So I think we should definitely think about doing a Zoom. So to be continued on that.
Yes,
Okay. So
absolutely.
again, I just want to say, any words of wisdom, you know, that you could give to the audience right now? Anything that we missed about the sanitation, Jessica?
Yeah, I think as far as sanitation goes, it's better to do more than less. So even if you think it might be clean, just clean it again. It's not going to hurt your product. You can always buy more product, but ensuring everybody's safety and health is always number one. I think right now too, it's really important for artists, and I know a lot of stylists, we're really kind people, we're people pleasers, we want to make everybody happy, and if you have to turn a client away because they do have 101 temp, you have to turn them away. It is your safety, it is their safety, it's the community's safety. So it really stinks to have to say no. A lot of us makeup artists, we're not someone that you see on a daily basis. We're there for your big party events, weddings, proms, and it really stinks to have to say no on somebody's special day, but it is to their benefit and it's to your benefit to stay healthy and to stay safe. So it stinks, but if you have to say no, you have to do it.
Jessica, I know these are tough times and you had to like stop everything you're doing. What are you doing? Like, what did you tell your clients that you had to like say to see you later? Corona's taking over. Like, what are you doing right now?
Honestly, I have really wonderful clients, and talking to them either on the phone or text messaging them, they know what's going on, and again, just really reiterating that if this is for our safety, I can't be there, we have to reschedule. I stopped booking weddings for right now because I really want to make sure that all of my previous brides who have booked, whenever they're able to reschedule their weddings, I want to make sure that I'm there for them. So I haven't been taking any new clients as of yet. I'm very upfront with all of my clients and letting them know that right now I'm just not booking until we know what's happening, when we can get back to work. And I want to make sure that I'm 100% there for my clients who've had to reschedule their weddings, because it's so heartbreaking. I feel so badly for all of the couples who have spent thousands and thousands of dollars and now they're rescheduled. So yeah, like I said, I've just been put everything on hold. I really want to prioritize those clients first and then try to fill in once I get back to work.
Yeah, that's cool. I've canceled pretty much all of my shows all through the end of the year. And I have like a little bit of hope because I feel like we're okay to do shows now, which is kind of weird because I guess Premiere Orlando is going to be happening and they're not closing it. So I'm like, I just got a call that I'm going to be doing a Premiere Orlando. So there is hope that, you know, maybe this summer we're going back into the norm, but we definitely need to take a lot of precautions, you know, for the future.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jessica said, sanitation is really, really important, and how you know, take care of yourself, how you guard yourself going back to work or even going outside, the mask, the gloves. I mean, as hairdresser, I'm a hairdresser and a designer. My top thing is I have to protect myself, but I also like to look good. So I created like fashionable accessories to make yourself look good during these times too, because a lot of people are depressed. You know, they're depressed and you know they can't go anywhere. And when they go somewhere, they go to the grocery store and you know, they're giving me phone calls and saying, Mireya, oh my God, guess what? I went to the grocery store and I felt so pretty with your wraps on my face and accessories. I'm like, I love you. I mean,
No, I did that too before I got my cloth masks. My sister-in-law made them. I was using your wraps, the head wraps, because they're so soft, they're so easy to use. And when I was in my car, I slid it up on my head, and then when I got out of my car, I slipped it down on my face, and it was perfect. So I've been doing that too, and it makes me look amazing.
yeah, definitely. And you know what? It's, you know, you got to just protect yourself right here and make yourself look pretty with your eyebrows and your lashes like Jessica's gonna teach. So watch the next video to see how we got this eyebrows to look this perfect. Actually, my hair keeps falling down. Let me fix it. But yeah, because I cut it. But definitely tune in for the next video and you're gonna see how these brows were created thanks to Jessica. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in and thank you, Jessica.
You're so
Love
welcome.
you and see you soon. Bye-bye. Okay, so, you know, we can't leave this without you doing my eyebrows.
Yes.
Jessica specializes in amazing eyebrows, and I didn't do my eyebrows today purposely because she was going to guide everybody through this amazing procedure. And look at guys, I have like a bald spot right here because I trimmed my eyebrows in the and I got to fix that. All right, Jessica, what are we doing?
All right. Well, first of all, that little nick, that's very trendy. You're seeing a lot of people on TikTok shave their brows. It's super cute. But yeah, so one of your actual favorite ways to do your brows is a little trick that I showed you a long time with the Pink Pewter Controversy palette. These are cream colors and they're amazing for the brow because they're long wear and they just show up and they actually help all the hairs to lie nicely together. So perfect product to use for your brows. So what colors do you use? Havana and...
Okay, so I'm going to show this off right now. So this is the Controversy palette. You see this, guys? All right. I'm going to turn this around so the mirror doesn't come out. And these are all contour cream makeup that you could use on your cheekbone, on your nose, on your double chin, guys, and all about, you know, all around. But I like to use, you know, this one right here because, you know, it matches my hair color. And what I like about cream color contours, I like to do it on my eyebrow because see how my hair goes down, right?
Yep.
So the cream actually helps your eyebrows stay up.
Absolutely,
So I'm
yeah.
going to use brush number 13. You see this?
Perfect.
See, it's an eyebrow.
Yeah.
And how I do it, I mean, you guide me, okay? If I'm doing it wrong, please let me know, okay? So
Absolutely.
I'm going to go on here, all right?
Yep, you're gonna grab some product on your brush.
Oh God. Okay, so I'm.
All right.
Let me go this way because now I have to look at myself because if you talk, I am
Yeah.
going to be in the way. So Where do I start? Right here?
Right in the middle. So I always like to do a baseline. So start at the bottom, right there where you are, right at the bottom, and you're just going to draw a nice line, and it gives you a nice strong way to start. Also, it's really great that you're starting in the middle of your eyebrow because that's where the majority of the product will go. So now you can kind of blend it out to the ends and the head of your eyebrow, and you don't have those spots looking too dark. So keep going, fill in.
All
You
right.
need to give yourself a little bit of an arch. Yep. So go ahead, follow your natural arch, and then just bring it down.
All right, let me
Connect.
start
Yeah.
talking so people can start seeing what I'm doing. All right, guys, you see this? All right, I'm
Yep.
following what Jessica's telling me, and
There you go.
I'm going over here. You see that? I'm just going. I'm gonna make them a little bigger. Let's see. All
You
right.
know I love a big eyebrow, so go for it, girl. And what's really cool with that palette is if you go a little bit too big, you can always use the lighter concealers to touch up and make them a little bit more perfected. So make them big, girl. Let's see those bushy brows.
All right, I am going right here, and
Beautiful.
you see that? Do I leave this a little bit open, or do I keep on filling this part in?
Yeah, I would fill it in just a touch. I really liked how you were kind of doing that flicking motion towards the front. There you go. So now you can get like some little hair strokes. Perfect.
Yeah.
And then you just want to blend those in, make them nice and soft.
All right, I'm going to do that. I'm going
Gorgeous,
like
gorgeous.
feather it, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
I don't know. We did a photo shoot a couple months ago, and Jessica did my makeup. Oh my God,
Mhm.
guys, I felt like making out with myself. That's how good I looked.
I think we all wanted to make out with you that day. You were looking real
Look how pretty this looks. I'm gonna use this just to like
good.
with it a little bit, so it could look a little bit more natural. My goodness.
Yeah.
Wow. This
And then, like I said, if you need to kind of go in and make them a little bit crisper, you use the lighter color on the Controversy palette, and you can really define that brow. So you can even do it with that number 13 angle brush, just kind of wipe it off, and then you'll have a really nice clean line when you go in with your concealer.
Oh my goodness. Guys, look at the difference.
Mhm.
What do you think?
Beautiful,
Wow.
beautiful.
Look at-
Bravo,
look at
bravo.
the girls. All right, so I'm gonna go just a little bit, just to highlight the eye. I'm going to use what I use for my raccoon eyes right underneath. I'm going to do that. I'm going to grab this color. You see this color right here? Okay. And I am going to go on the top and on the bottom, correct? Just a little bit?
Just a little bit, and obviously you want to blend that out too so it doesn't look crazy. But yeah, doing it on the top and on the bottom really just gives it a really nice defined clean look. There you go.
Can I use my finger? Do I need to use a brush?
Well, you know me, I never touch faces with my hands, but yes, you can use your finger because it's on your face. So
I like that whole thing. Yeah, I'm gonna get a brush to do this. Okay, guys, so this is how I highlighted my eye. I look awesome. I look so awesome. Let me get another brush. Hold on. And all right, this is number 2. Where's my
there you go.
brush number 2? And I'm just gonna brush it like this, right?
Yep, you want to buff it out. There you go.
Oh my goodness, what a change so far.
Right? It's like almost like an eye lift when you put that highlight right under that bone, right on top of that brow bone, and then under your eyebrow. It instantly lifts your face. It makes your eye look wider. You're more awake. It's such a quick, like facelift without surgery.
Guys, look at my eyebrow. Look at how beautiful. I just blended this, the concealer right out, and my eyebrow looks perfect. Look at the difference. Boom, boom, boom. And see how my hairs grow down?
Yeah.
The cream makes it go up, and it stays in place. Look at this.
Yeah.
It's like hairspray.
Yeah. For your brows.
It doesn't crisp up. That's the awesome thing.
Right. No alcohol in it. There you go.
All right, guys. So this is an amazing technique that she uses with our Controversy palette, and it makes such a difference in your everyday look. Like eyebrows are everything. It is everything.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Absolutely. Another really quick little tip too is that for people who have really sparse hair, so for maybe an older lady or someone who's super, super blonde, if you do the Controversy palette first and then take Pink Pewter's brow powder, it actually has little fibers in it. Those will attach the hairs and it makes your brows look bushier, bigger, like you actually have real hair there. So that's another little tip you can sneak in, is adding the Pink Pewter brow powder on top of that. And
Oh,
because it's a little
that's
creamy,
awesome.
it'll stick.
Like while you're talking, I'm doing my other eyebrows. So it's
Yeah.
perfect while I'm talking to you.
Yeah, just trying to give you some more little tips and tricks while you're finishing up your other brow.
I love that idea with the brow powder. I'm definitely going to get it right now so I could see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So this is the brow powder, just so you guys could see it. It is made out of fiber, and I'm just going to tap so you could see how it is. Look at how cool that is. It is fiber on your eyebrows. And you know what a lot of people are doing too, guys? They're using it, you know, right here, especially
For the
for,
hair.
to get the color, you know, the gray out of them. So
Absolutely. Right now, when you can't go see your hairstylist, you got those roots growing out bad. Take a little bit of that powder, spray it with some hairspray, you're good to go.
I hear you. So I'm just gonna put this a little bit right on here so you guys could see right where my bald spot is. Yeah.
There it is. Yeah,
I mean,
build it up a little bit.
because a little bit goes a long way, guys, on here. So
Yeah.
all you have to do is tap it and voila. Look at my eyebrows. I mean, this is really pretty. Look at. What do you think?
I love it. You did a great job.
Woohoo! Thank you.
I've taught you something.
Yay! Well, thank you, Jessica, for this amazing tip. I love it, and I love you for this. Seriously, I love you. Thank you for all of this awesome information. And again, guys, we are here for you, and all we want to do is to make to help you get through these and give you the knowledge to go back to work. And thank you, Jessica, for being on here, and
Welcome.
everyone for tuning in.
Yes. Bye.